Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to This Week in Options for the week of February 17th, 2025. We're going to dive into some of the key trends, the notable trades, and we're going to touch on where we are year to date and the different sectors, how they performed, as well as interest rates, what they look like going forward. And we're going to then jump into the live trades on the option trading platform. So whether you're a beginning trader or a seasoned option trader, we've got something for you to profit in this video. Be sure and download the free options workshop in the link below. Also, remember to hit like and subscribe. Let's get this video out to as many people as possible. All right, guys, we are now trading on the SPX at 61.14, up from 6025 over the last 5 days, over last week. So we're up about 1.5% last week. And year to date, if we look at the chart, we're up about 3.96%. So let's look at the different sectors as well. Here you can see that 1.47, 1.5% last week. Everything was up except pretty much healthcare. So you'll see when we get to the live trades, I'm going to put on a trade in Eli Lilly. And the way I found that, I looked at what was down, and I know healthcare is supposed to do well this year. But if you look here, you can open up, click on the XLV. And again, we're on sectorspiders.com. This is free. And then go to healthcare sector. And we can go next. All these were up, but what was down? And I look and I find Lilly right here, down 3.88%. But the index weight is 12.6. So I'm thinking, hey, that's a huge company doing well. So I did a little research on it, and it looks like a great trade right now. So that's what that's one of them that we've got on. If we look at the news that let's see, this is a Market Watch, and this is free as well. And for this coming week, if we look, we've got housing starts coming out Wednesday, Thursday, jobless claims. So not too much this coming week. And then last week, you can see we had CPI on Wednesday, and let's see, this is the forecast, and then you've got actual here on the column to the left. So if you look at the forecast, 0.3, it came in at 0.4, a little hot. Same year over year. Expected 2.8 came in at 3. And then jobless numbers came in around where they should. Now, if we go to FactSet Earnings Insight for last week, I like to look at this report. It really gives you an idea of where the market's headed. But we can look at the companies that have reported. 62% have reported a surprise. Here's the big thing in Q4. The year-over-year earnings growth rate for the S&P is 16.9%. So that's the highest earnings growth rate reported since Q4 2021. So that's huge. And the 12-month PE is 22. So a little bit high right now, actually. And then if we scroll down to page 14, we can look as well at wow, I got to change this view. Okay, let's see. I'll move over here. And if we look at, I'm going to move up here. If we look at Q1, earnings growth 8.1, revenue growth 4.4, and then Q2, you can see the numbers going forward all the way through 2025. So 2025 earnings growth of 12.7% and revenue growth of 5.5 is anticipated. That's huge. And then continuing into 2026. So everything looks good there. I also like to look at the overvalued sectors. And this is on page 33. But if you look, you can see forward PE, 5-year and 10-year in the green. So we want to look for a PE that is current and it's lower than the 10-year average. And if you look at the dark blue, lower than the green, there's energy. And wow, that's about it. So everything's pretty highly valued right now. And if we look at the fear and greed index, we're down at fear at 44. So, I'm still pretty heavily invested. I've got about a third sitting on the sidelines right now in my trading account, my option trading account. So if we look at interest rates going forward, we previously, so we're at right now at 4.25 to 4.5. The next cut is not for a while. So let's see. Here they've got September of this year. So one cut this year in September, a quarter point. Let's see if they've got it. Yep. And then not another one until next year. And that wouldn't be, if we keep going up here, till June? Nope. July. Nope. September. One cut next year? Wow. No, okay. One in December, end of next year. So one cut this year, one cut the end of next year. So less cuts, higher for longer. That's kind of been the theme. So, all right, let's jump into the trades, the live trades. By the way, if you'd like to receive the free options strategy trading guide that outlines all the strategies as well as management, comment options guide down below and I'll send you the link. I've actually got a few set up for this coming week, and the market's closed Monday for President's Day, so the market will open Tuesday through Friday. But if we look at Apple right now, it's trading at 244, and then I like to look at the IV rank because my strategy is to sell premium, sell credit spreads, collect monthly premium, and then when I do, when IVR is low, and the stock price is fairly low, then I'll buy leaps options and then I'll sell calls against it to make a poor man's covered call. So those are my two big strategies as well as iron condors that I utilize. But let me know in the comments below what you like to do with options and how you like to trade. But with Apple, we're at 244, 25 IVR. I've got a 230, 220 put credit spread. So you can see if we go to curve mode and analysis, this is the Tasty Trade option trading platform. So check that out. There's a link below and there's benefits if you join through my link. And then I also utilize Moomoo. So there's a link below for that with similar type benefits, a little bit different, but benefits either way. But my target, I like to look at the charts. Apple, I've got a 260 target. It's at 244 right now. And RSI is, it seems pretty fairly valued. It's I've got support down here at 225 and my target's 260. And I like to look out about a year for my target. But Apple's been held back a little bit by China tariffs and the new administration's talk. But I like the credit spreads right here. IV's decent. So we've got $100 in extrinsic. All right, AI is another one. They've got earnings coming up on February 26th. I've got 2 leaps options and then 2 short calls against them. We've already made 163 on those. You know what? I'm gonna go back to Airbnb. I closed out Airbnb last week. So even, I like to touch on the trades that I've closed out as well in the prior week so you can see how we've done. But if we look at Airbnb, it had a big move up, you can see, last week, and we were long. My target's 170. It's still below the target, but it moved up huge, and IVR is down to 11, so I just completely closed it out. But if you look just in the last 30 days, we made $592. So that's why, we've closed it out. We've moved on to something else now. But I like Airbnb, but I'm not going to stay long at this point. It's near my target. And, if I did anything, it would be an iron condor. But the IV rank is low. So selling premium, selling options is not the best thing to do. So I'm just completely out. There's better trades. So AI was the next one, I believe. And with AI, we've done pretty well over the last 30 days as well. $216. that we've made over the last 30 days, and we're long. We're down at the support level. RSI is down. My target's 44. It's got a high 70 IV rank. So, wow, I might look at selling a put credit spread. Let's see what we can do in AI. If we look, they've got earnings 226. If we just do a short term, no, there's no premium in it. I mean, there's high IV rank, but okay. So maybe I'll do a 30, 25. What I'd like to do is collect a third the width of the strike. So if I go $10 wide, I should be collecting around $3.33, but not doing it there. So maybe $5 wide, 165. I might try that for, and we're in March. I'm going to put it above the market at 3, but this will remind me, and then I'll put good till canceled so it stays on. And then I'll just place the trade. And that will remind me, hey, I want to put a put credit spread on in $5 wide in AI. Applied Materials, they had a little bit of a drop, I believe. Yeah, they're down near the bottom here. They had earnings. They beat on the top and bottom, but they beat on earnings and revenue, but they guided lower. So to me, that's kind of a buying opportunity because you can see my target up here at 240. And now it's down. So I like it. I've got 2 put credit spreads on. I'm staying long. AMD, we actually had a big move up last week, and I did close some things out. But if you look in the last 30 days, we've made $846. So we're making ground up. We lost a little bit of money earlier in the year because it has taken a big hit. But I'm a big believer in AMD because I've been in the tech industry. I know selling AMD and how they compete against Intel, and I like AMD long term. And with AI, I think it's a huge opportunity, but it should be in the $200 range. So that's my target. I'm just going to stay long. I sell short calls. I've got 3 short calls on against my 3 leaps. And then I've got 2 put credit spreads on. But again, IV ranks low, so those put credit spreads, I think I've rolled those from previous, working to make up money. But AMD, I like long. Amazon, behemoth, $10 wide put credit spread. IV ranks down now in Amazon, but we've done pretty well. I might look to close this out. Because IV ranks so low, but yeah, we made $225 over the last 30 days. And if we look at the chart, we're in that range, but IV ranks low. So I'm going to look maybe for March. We've got 279 plus 38, 320. And as long as we stay above 225, and yeah, I'll probably just stay. That's my core position. I'm not going to add to it, but just keep one on. Avago, Broadcom, earnings coming March 6th, 233.65. And I know we've done pretty well. Let's just look at maybe the last 6 months. We've done $1,550. So it's making money. But I'm long. And 233, and look, we've got a extra put credit spread on, and then an iron condor with short strikes of 215, 250. So you can see if we go curve mode, this is what I like about the Taste of Trade platform. You can see the huge profit range from 207 to 260, basically, we're profit. And that's just over the next 33 days, 207 to 260, and look at that. We've got support at 200, and then my target's 240. So we're right in the middle of that range. So kind of like this trade. IV ranks good, so good premium. We've got $704 left in extrinsic to collect. Constellation. This had a move up. It's near my. Oh no, it's right here. 317, right in the middle. And we've got 5 days to collect another $450. We've already collected $439. in CEG. And I'm short term here because I'm February 21st and look, earnings February 25th. So I'm banking that it's going to stay in that range prior to earnings because we're not going to have that big move with the earnings reported. So I intentionally wanted to stay before earnings, and you can still collect good premium in CEG. They're going to do well with energy needed for the data centers and the AI expansion. Coin, they actually had a move down, I believe, 274. So I've got two long put credit spreads in Coin. So I'm long. We've done really well. We're up about 10% year to date in this account. So it was about 100K to start this option trading account, and now it is about 112K just in 1.5 months. 517 in 30 days that we've made in Coin. So it's doing pretty well. And I'm long, as you can see. And the chart, support at 240, target 350, so quite a bit higher than where it's at right now. All right, CRM, they've got earnings coming up on the 26th, and I've got a trade that I'm looking to put on. I've got put spreads, and I'm looking to add another. It had to move down. Ivy rank is good. It's down near support, but my target's 360, and I think CRM is going to do well with earnings. There was with the DeepSeek, there was a sell-off, but I do believe that Mark Benioff, the CEO, is great, and he's going to do well going forward. So I'm got the $400 target on this CRM. I think it's going to continue to do well. CrowdStrike, I'm actually closing out this iron condor because we're at it's hitting my short strike of 450. It's way up here. So I'm just going to close that out and recenter. They've got earnings coming on 3-4, and it's actually at a high. So I think I am going to close that out. And because it's at such a high, the RSI is high, I'm going to bet against it. I've got to have some short. But I don't think I'm going February 28th before earnings. So I'm betting that it will not go above my 470 strike. It's at 450 right now. But look at it. It's been a tear. So I'm betting that it won't go up to here before earnings. And that's the trade I'm putting on in crowd. Dell, we've got two put options that had a move down. I think in the last 30 days we've done okay, but because we made money on the call side. So we made $690 in the last 30 days. But my target for Dell is much higher. It's at 114 now, good IV rank. So I'm going to put on a put credit spread $5 wide prior to earnings, February 21. So I'm betting that it won't drop lower since it just dropped, and we're right at the 200. The yellow is the 200-day moving average. The red is the 50-day, and then the 13-day moving average is the green. But we did have a slight move up. I'm betting just in the next 5 days that it's not going to drop below my short strike that I'm putting on Tuesday when the market opens of 114. I'm just betting that it won't go lower. If it does, I'll just roll this out into March because I'm still long-term bullish. My target's 150. So I'll just roll it into March and see how earnings go. So I either make a quick profit or roll, collect more premium, and hope earnings go well. If not, I just roll that out the next month as well. FCX, I'm looking to close out. It's hasn't been. It's tough to move the needle in FCX. So I'm just going to close that one out. You know what? DraftKings is one I closed out. They had earnings and killed it. But DraftKings, we've done pretty well over the last year. We've made almost $5,000, $4,840. But you can see I closed it out last week on the big move up in DraftKings. You can see, look at it. So my target's 50. It's above my target, and IVR dropped after earnings. So, why be in it unless I was going to do leaps? I don't want to sell premium because IVR is low. So if I were to buy a leaps option, I mean, I need it to go higher, or I could sell, or I could buy a put option and look for it to go down. But I like DraftKings, so I'm just gonna wait for the pullback. FDX, FedEx. Not sure how this one came up, but I'm going to sell a put spread again. Oh, I think I was going through my trades. So I look at the same stocks week after week. Every week on the weekend, I'll look at how they did, and I'll look at my trades for the following week. So when I looked at FedEx, I saw, hey, we made money on this. And I've got a target price for it. So if we look at FedEx, my target is 310, and it dropped way down below. And now it's just broke through support. So I'm going to be put on a put spread, I'm sure. And let's see. Yeah, put spread 265, $10 wide, and collect a third the width of the strike. It's trading at 301. I put it above the market at 6. But I'm going to go long FedEx and shoot for it just moving up. Okay, let's see. Okay, Google's the next one. I've got 3 put spreads, so $10 wides and 115. It looks like, a couple of $15 wide. So we're long Google definitely, and it broke down to support. These guys are monsters. Why is that not? There we go. 215 target. It's trading at 185. RSI is down, so that's why I'm long with the put spreads. And you can see we're profitable above around 183. It's at 185 right now. So I'm going to keep going long in Google, and I don't think we've been killing it because it's had that move down, but we're still $20 in the last 30 days. Yeah, pretty much break even. All right, IonQ. Okay, I'm going to come out with a video, I think, for IonQ because they've got earnings coming up on 2/26. I'm putting on another second tranche of an Iron Condor. Short strikes are 30 and 50, and there's good premium. You can collect a third the width of the strike, $313, and we just need it to stay in between that range where it is right now. And if you look at the target, it's been trading in a range. My target's 45, so my short strike 50 is above it, and there's support at 30. But quantum computing, Ivy rank is high, so that's why. And I'm looking to do this all. Well, it looks like in March, so after earnings. So there may be a big move, but we can also look at the expected move for March. So look at the table, and you can see March 21st right here. Expected move is $10. So $10 either way on a 37 puts it at 47 or 27. And that's pretty accurate, I find, most of the time. So there's a good chance that it's going to stay within my target range, 27, 47. And it could move anywhere, a lot less than that as well. So that's what I'm banking on. It's all about the odds. Both L3 and Lockheed Martin, I'm not going to dwell on too much. They're both way down. So I'm long. I think defense spending is going to go up, but I've got multiple put spreads on. Haven't done well in L3 or Lockheed, but again, I'm not worried about it because my targets are so much higher and they're down so much. So I'm just going to wait and keep rolling. We're in March right now. So as soon as we get around 15 days or 20 days to expiration, I'll roll from March to April and collect more premium. So that's just kind of how it works. All right, so Lilly is one. I talked about the healthcare and being down, and I did some research on it. It looks great. I put it in my target's 980. It's trading at 844 right now. There's support at 830, so I'm just going to put in a new trade for Lilly, collect a third the width of the strike, put credit spread. All right, Lam Research. We've done pretty well in Lam. You can see on this trade right here, we're up 146. And my target for Lam, it's 110. It's way down to 82. And these guys are they're doing the semiconductor equipment, and they're leaders in it. So I like them going forward, especially at this valuation. We've made $288 in the last 30 days, so it's doing well for us. I'm just going to stay along. You can see we're right at the 200-day. All these moving averages, 50 and 13. So I see a move up from here. Mara, they had to move down. Well, we're at 16.9. Ivy ranks low. I've just got my 4 leaps on, so my calls I've taken advantage of the move down, but and got out of those. So any big move up, I'll start to sell short calls against my leaps. Meta. All right. Low IV rank. So, I'm just going to close out of this in Meta because we did have a big move up. Yeah, and it's at my target. There's no IV rank. So, not a lot of premium to be had. I'm just going to close out on Tuesday when the market opens. Marvell. I'm going to do a video on this. So, I think it's a huge opportunity. I'll give you a hint. I'm long right now. It's near support. They've got earnings coming out 3-5, so I'm going to do that pre-earnings trade, put on another tranche. But we've done well in Marvell, and they're monsters in AI as well. I'm going to do really well. Microsoft, long 408 and 17. Targets higher. It's down near support. Again, put credit spreads. MicroStrategies, same thing. I'm putting on another put credit spread, but I've got 2 on right now. So my max level that I want to trade in any one stock is pretty much 3 tranches. So 3 different trades, either 3 poor man's covered calls or leaps, or 3 iron condors, or 3 put credit spreads, or 3 call spreads. But that's kind of the way I trade. And then any big profit during the day, I'll sell off 1 or 2 of them, keep 1 on as a core position. But we're down here at getting near a support level, and I like MicroStrategies long. Micron, we actually did pretty well in Micron. They've got earnings coming up on March 19th. And actually, let's look. MicroStrategies, I'm curious how we've done. I think we've done pretty good. Last 30 days, yeah, $580. So we've done pretty well. Okay. Micron. Yeah, I'm long Micron. We're down. We've been trading this range. My target's 160. So again, just put credit spreads. I think I've got a couple leaps. Yep, 3 leaps, and I'm selling calls against those in March after earnings. 105, 100, and 105. So allowing a 5% move up, but huge premium to be collected on these $400 per short contract. So either way, we're going to make money. I believe, and Micron's going to go up over time. Nvidia, same situation. I've got a couple leaps, some put credit spreads. My target is higher at 170 is my target. And we're down here at 138, 42 IVR, 226 is earnings. I've got my max positions on right now, so I just need it to move up. And you can see right here the 23, that's the delta. If you look up here, delta. So that tells you positive delta, and that means I want it to go up. And Palo Alto, we've made 152. Huge network security, the leader. And we've done well just in the last 30 days. Again, 538. So, that's why we're up, 10% year to date. We've been doing well with the investment in tech right now and AI. Palantir is definitely one of those. But, now, I've just got 2 leaps on and 2 calls sold against it. But just in the last, if we look at the last, I think, couple months, we made $4,387. So doing well on the move up in Palantir, but now it's getting up to a big level. But a lot of people are saying it's still going to move higher. So I don't know. I may close some of these out, close one of them out, and keep a core position. We'll see. PayPal, 77 and 19. I've got a trade that's going on, two of them. I think I'm going to come out with a video on this as well, but I think PayPal is a big opportunity. Last 30 days, we've made $443, so doing pretty well. Qs, we're right in the middle, 438. Go trade page, you can see here on the chart, we're in the profit zone, and we've had a little bit of a move up. My target for the year is higher, but Ivy ranks low. I'm not super thrilled about this trade. Rigetti, we've done pretty well in Rigetti. It's down right now. This was one of the quantum computing stocks, but $729 in the last 60 days, the last 2 months. So done well. We've got 3 poor man's covered calls on, and we're settling in right around here. My target's for 20, but it's tough to tell with these quantum computing. They've been talking about quantum for a while, but I am a proponent with the AI. I think it can finally be utilized. So the 2 that I trade are IonQ and Rigetti. I've got 2 poor man covered calls in Rivian. I'm actually just going to close these out. It's tough to move the needle in Rivian, and I think it's going to stay until their new models come out next year. I think it's going to stay pretty quiet. So I'm looking to close out Rivian. Raytheon, new trade I put on, and it moved down. Another defense stock. Defense is killing me, but long term, I'm not worried about it. SoFi's done really well. It's trading at 16 right now. I'm just going to stay a long core position in SoFi. I don't even sell calls against it because it can have a big move up. But in the last 6 months, we've made $57.95. So pretty good return on SoFi, and long term, it's going to do great. What's my target? I think my target's like 30. Yeah, $30. Sound. Actually, they had a big drop. I think Amazon Web Services I don't have it in front of me, but one of the big Magnificent Seven, I think it was Amazon, is selling or sold sound. I've got to look into it a little bit more, but I know they're leaders in AI in the sound portion of it. So I'm just going to stay along with my leaps right now, but huge move down last week. So if you know anything about sound and what the prospects are going forward, let me know in the comments below if you're trading it. But it seems like I'm just going to stay along my leaps right now. I think it may come back in a short time frame. Tesla, 355. It had a move down. I'm right, below my profit range. I needed to move up. But I'm not worried about Tesla long term. It's going to do great. My target for Tesla, and here's why. My target is 450 and it's trading at 350. So I'm okay. I'll just roll and wait. It's hard to time the market. So that's kind of why I got away from 0 DTE in the short term. So I trade more monthly and then long-term leaps as well. Taiwan Semi, I've got put credit spread on. It's down. My target's 250, so quite a bit higher. They're going to lead the semiconductor manufacturing equipment is what they provide. Uber, we've actually been doing really well in Uber, and I think with Uber we closed out, or that's what I'm looking to do Tuesday. Yeah, I'm just going to close these out Tuesday, and it's because Uber had a big move up. My targets, so Ivy ranks low, 79, and my target's 90. $10 left, but what have we done in Uber just in the last 30 days? We killed it. $1,321 in the last 30 days. So I'm going to look to get out of Uber, and then we'll look another day. As I look weekly, I'll look at when a good time to get back in is, because I like it long term. And with self-driving, I think Uber's they've got the network, so they'll be buying cars from Tesla, and it'll benefit both. Ulta, $10 wide put credit spreads. We're trading at 365. It's had a move down. I got to look into exactly why, but Buffett's an investor and great fundamentals. It's my target's 450. It's at 365. So I'm just going to roll my put credit spreads and stay long. UNH as well. Great fundamentals. 523. Had a little bit of healthcare, had that move down last week. So yeah, stay long. I'm in March still, so I'm okay. I don't have to roll yet. Viasat, I've just got a couple of leaps options. And then last one, XYZ Square, block, long. I've got a video coming out on this one as well, but gonna sell another put credit spread. And they've got earnings coming out February 20th, but it's down near support. I think that's going to be good, and I'm actually looking to post earnings. I'll put on a trade in March, and earnings are February 20th. All right, guys, remember to hit like and subscribe. Download the free options workshop. Leave a comment, ask a question. Let me know what you're trading. I answer every question. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.